Cleveland for his statement, and I'll give the floor to His Excellency Mr. George Gerapetritis, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Hellenic Republic.
The post-war security system established by the UN Charter relies on one fundamental premise: the prohibition of the use of the threat of use of force. The Security Council is the body that has been entrusted with the ultimate responsibility to maintain peace and security. However, unfortunately today, the entire UN system is being gravely challenged by the invasion of Russia in Ukraine. Greece's foreign policy as a founding member of the United Nations has always been defined by its commitment to international law. Together with our EU partners, we're calling upon all nations to do their utmost so that peaceful resolution of disputes in full respect for international law by all prevails. To that end, it is fundamental that international treaties that have defined borders between states, as well as important UN conventions such as the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea, must be respected by all nations. We have therefore taken a principled and clear position on Russia's aggression from the beginning. Russia's invasion of Ukraine constitutes a grave breach of the UN Charter, and it remains a serious threat for European security, as well as global peace and stability. Greece, along with the rest of the European Union member states, will continue to provide support to Ukraine. On the issue of accountability, on the other hand, we firmly believe that alleged crimes committed in and against Ukraine should be thoroughly investigated. An ongoing and far-reaching consequence of Russia's aggression against Ukraine is the acute food insecurity felt by many vulnerable countries around the world. The Secretary General of the United Nations has been engaged in trying to revive the Black Sea Grain Initiative, yet the regrettable withdrawal of Russia from this UN-brokered initiative has brought these exports to a halt. And Russia's attacks against Ukraine's port have aggravated the security situation in the Black Sea, thus making the export of Ukrainian grain over the sea impossible. More than half of that grain was transported by Greek shipping companies. Many vessels carried grains directly to countries most in need. As a leading maritime nation, Greece attaches great importance to the freedom of navigation and maritime security. In light of these developments, the European Union has decided to increase the capacity of alternative routes for Ukraine's grain export. In this context, along with the Baltic and Adriatic corridors, Greece is offering to Ukraine an alternative transportation route to the Aegean Sea by making use of ports in northern Greece in cooperation with our partners Bulgaria and Romania. Greece is a candidate for a non-permanent seat at the Security Council for the term 2025-2026. If elected, our term will be guided by three core values that are universally expressed in Greek language. That is diplomacy, dialogue, and democracy. Diplomacy and dialogue remain the only path to peaceful resolution of disputes. But lasting stability and security cannot be sustained without democracy. Ukrainians today fight for the right to live in a democratic society, and Greece and the European Union stand with them. Thank you.
I thank His Excellency Mr. Gerapetritis for his statement.